Have you ever wondered how you can turn your kitchen waste into a source of fresh, organic produce right at home? Well, what if we told you it's not only possible but also incredibly rewarding? Welcome to the world of kitchen gardening, a practice that combines sustainability, health, and creativity all in one. In a world that's constantly moving, it's easy to overlook the importance of slowing down and reconnecting with nature. Kitchen gardening does just that. It allows us to nurture life from a tiny seed, to witness the miracle of growth, and to harvest the fruits and vegetables of our labor. And the best part? It's all organic. But it's not just about the produce, it's about turning waste into wealth, and in the process, contributing to a healthier planet. Kitchen gardening is a great way to manage waste, reduce our carbon footprint, and promote sustainability. So, are you ready to roll up your sleeves and get your hands a little dirty? Join us on this journey to discover the secrets to a successful kitchen garden. First off, we need to understand what we need to kickstart our kitchen garden. It's not just about popping a few seeds into the ground and hoping for the best. No, we're aiming for a thriving, productive space that will provide us with fresh, healthy produce right at our doorstep. To begin with, we need a suitable space. This could be your backyard, a small balcony, or even a windowsill. The size doesn't matter as much as the location. We need a spot that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight each day. Why? Because plants like us need their daily dose of sunshine to grow and flourish. Next, we need a reliable water source. Just as we can't survive without water, neither can our plants. Regular watering is crucial, but remember, too much water can be just as harmful as too little. It's all about finding the perfect balance. Now let's talk about soil. Quality soil is the foundation of a successful kitchen garden. We're looking for a rich, fertile soil packed with nutrients. If you can, go for organic soil. It's not only better for your plants but also for the environment. Alright, we have our location, our water, and our soil. What's next? The plants, of course. The beauty of a kitchen garden is that you can grow a variety of plants. From herbs like basil, mint, and rosemary to vegetables such as tomatoes, peppers, and lettuce, the possibilities are endless. You can even try your hand at growing fruits like strawberries or raspberries. The key is to choose plants that you love and will use. Remember, a kitchen garden is not just a garden, it's a reflection of you. It's about growing what you love, in a way that you love, in a space that you love. And the best part? You get to reap the rewards of your hard work. Fresh, organic produce right from your garden to your table. With these essentials, we're ready to set up our kitchen garden. Now that we've gathered our resources, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. Setting up a kitchen garden is a task of love, patience, and a little bit of science. So let's dive right in. First things first, let's prepare our soil. The soil is the foundation of our garden. It's the lifeline that provides our plants with all the nutrients they need to grow. We need to ensure that it's rich and fertile. Start by removing any weeds or stones from your garden patch. Then mix in some compost or organic matter. This will help to enrich the soil, providing essential nutrients that your plants will need to thrive. Next, it's time to plant our seeds. Now, every plant has its own preference when it comes to how deep they like their seeds to be buried. Some like to be just beneath the surface, while others prefer a deeper home. So make sure you do your research and plant accordingly. And remember, patience is key here. Germination takes time, so don't fret if you don't see sprouts popping up right away. Now let's talk about arranging our plants. You want to make sure each plant has enough room to grow without crowding its neighbors. Also, keep in mind that some plants like to bask in the sun, while others prefer a little shade. So, arrange your plants in a way that each one gets the amount of sunlight it needs. Finally, let's discuss watering. Water is life for your plants. But it's not just about dousing them with water. It's about providing the right amount at the right time. Most plants prefer to be watered in the early morning or late evening when the sun is less intense. And remember, overwatering is just as harmful as underwatering. So, make sure your plants are getting just the right amount of water they need to thrive. Our kitchen garden is set and ready to grow. With a bit of care and attention, we'll soon have a flourishing garden right in our kitchen. Having set up our garden, the real work begins, maintaining it. A successful kitchen garden is not just about planting, but also about nurturing your plants and ensuring they grow healthy and strong. Let's start with watering, the lifeblood of your garden. The key to watering is consistency. The soil should always be moist but not waterlogged. A good rule of thumb is to water deeply but less frequently, encouraging the plants to grow deeper roots and become more drought-resistant. Weeding is another essential task. Weeds compete with your plants for water and nutrients, so it's important to keep them in check. Regularly scan your garden for these unwanted guests and uproot them. By doing this, you are not just removing the weeds but also aerating the soil, which helps the roots breathe. Now let's talk about pest control. Pests can wreak havoc in your garden if not managed properly. But don't worry, you don't have to resort to harmful chemicals. There are numerous organic ways to keep pests away. For instance, planting marigolds or garlic around your garden can help deter pests. And introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs and praying mantises can keep the harmful ones in check. Maintaining soil fertility is equally crucial. One of the best ways to do this is by composting kitchen waste. Composting is an excellent way to recycle your kitchen scraps and turn them into nutrient-rich soil for your garden. It's a win-win situation. You're reducing waste and feeding your garden at the same time. Lastly, remember that every garden is unique. You'll learn more about your garden as you spend time in it, understanding its nuances and what works best for it. Don't be disheartened if things don't go as planned initially. Gardening is a journey of learning and discovery. With consistent care and attention, our kitchen garden will thrive. You'll soon see the fruits and vegetables of your labor, and believe me, there's nothing more satisfying than harvesting your own produce. The fruits of our labor are ready to be reaped. There's an undeniable joy that comes with harvesting homegrown produce. It's a celebratory moment. It's the point where your efforts, patience, and love for gardening culminate in tangible, flavorful rewards. To know when your fruits and vegetables are ready to be harvested, there are a few signs to look for. Each plant has its own telltale signs, but in general, you'll want to watch for vibrant colors, a full and healthy size, and a firm but not hard texture. For example, tomatoes are ready when they've reached their full color, whether that's red, yellow, or even purple. On the other hand, zucchinis should be picked when they are about 6 to 8 inches long for the best taste and texture. Harvesting at the right time is crucial. Picking too early might mean a lack of flavor, while waiting too long can result in overripe or spoiled produce. But don't worry, with time and experience you'll develop a keen eye and a green thumb for harvesting. Remember, the beauty of kitchen gardening is not just in the produce you reap, but also in the process itself. The digging, the planting, the watering, and yes, even the weeding, it's all part of the journey. It's the connection you build with nature, the newfound respect you gain for food, and the overall sense of accomplishment that makes it all worthwhile. In conclusion, kitchen gardening is a holistic experience. It's about more than just fresh produce. It's about leading a sustainable lifestyle, reducing waste, contributing to a healthier ecosystem, and fostering a deeper connection with the earth. With a little effort and patience, anyone can turn their kitchen waste into a flourishing garden. Embrace the joy of growing your own food and contribute to a healthier planet. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned today. We began by understanding the basics of starting a kitchen garden, from selecting the right location to choosing the appropriate plants. We then delved into the setup process, discussing the importance of soil preparation, planting, and arranging your garden for optimal growth. We also explored the ongoing care needed to maintain a thriving garden, touching upon watering, weeding, and pest control. Finally, we wrapped up with the gratifying phase of harvesting, where all your hard work pays off in the form of fresh, organic produce. Remember, the beauty of kitchen gardening lies not just in the end result, but also in the journey. It's about being in tune with nature, learning patience, and reaping the rewards of your dedication. So go ahead, take the plunge, and start your own kitchen garden. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope this inspires you to embrace kitchen gardening and enjoy fresh organic produce right from your backyard.